Hey everyone, time for a little D2 project update. As you may know if you follow this channel, I have a 2003 Audi S8 that was damaged in a crash a couple of years ago now. And I've been rebuilding this car in my driveway and garage, which given the amount of damage that it had was not that big a deal. It was mostly, I say cosmetic, but I mean it was like hood, fender, bumper, and one of the crash tubes was bent, but it didn't hurt the chassis, nothing else. Even the front fender rail was intact and fine. So not that big a deal to fix. Got a parts car for $1,000 locally, amazingly, and that's all I needed. So you think, okay, that's great. Let's get the thing back together, get it back on the road. And because it was issued a salvage title, I need to have that car inspected and basically reissued a rebuilt title here in the state of Minnesota. Well, that sounds easy enough, but every time I go online, I have to schedule this appointment, and there's really like one inspection station in the entire Minneapolis metro. The other two, the nearest to me, are St. Cloud and Faribault, Minnesota. But in order to get there, I believe I need to trailer the car over there and have it inspected once I have an appointment, etc. Well, I cannot get an appointment. Every time I go to the website, this is what I see. Okay, so you see the entire state, there are no appointments at all. And when I talked to my body and paint guy, he kind of laughed. He's like, "When's your appointment?" I said, "Oh, I didn't realize there was such a backlog." And he says, "Well, there's at least a 6-month wait for these appointments." Well, I can't even get on a list. I'm basically stuck with the German paperweight sitting in my driveway with the gasoline going bad in the tank, which now presents my next problem is I need to siphon a full tank of fuel from my S8, bring it to a recycling center, and then put some fresh fuel in this and let it run in the driveway a little bit, because it's basically going to, create its own other issues from just sitting here. So I looked at other options. I thought, well, I can sell this car to my father for $1, who lives in Iowa. He can literally go to a nearby police station, 45-minute inspection, go to the DMV, get the title, boom, done in a day. And you don't need a 6-month wait to get your car inspected. Unfortunately, because it is a salvage title, I cannot sell him the car. He cannot title the car as a private party thing. I can only sell this car to a new car dealer that has certain status, to a recycler, or donate it to an educational, like a school, to look at it or use in instructions. So again, I have a German paperweight. And this is basically how it's been sitting since last fall. I wrapped it up under the cover and thought I would be driving it soon, but that does not seem to be the case. So I did manage to take off the wrapper, and there she is. It's got a little bit of rub damage from the car cover that was on it, and I obviously need to put in the other headlight and throw the front bumper back on. But it's good to go if I could get it inspected, which I can't.